Hello, Majid Musa here at NDS, and today we're going to be looking at the very powerful navigate and back functions within Power Apps. We'll be going through the various ways you can actually integrate these functions with screen transitions, as well as going through the syntax on how the functions work. So whether you're new to Power Apps or you're just looking for ways to refresh and enhance your skills, this video should be for you. So let's get started. So we're going to be looking at the navigate function and the back function in Power Apps and do a quick example of how the different screen transitions work. So the navigate function is essentially used to move our users from one screen on our app to another screen, whereas the back function is used to take our users back to the last or the previous screen they're coming from within the app process. So that's simply what they do. And the other things you can do within them, like add screen transitions and context variables to change things in the new screen you want the navigate function to go to. So we're going to just quickly create a simple app, Canvas app on Power Apps to demonstrate this, and also to demonstrate the different types of screen transitions available. So let's start with creating our simple app, empty blank Canvas app. Go here and then create. I'm going to give it a name of screen app. And I'll leave the format as tablet. Click create. So I'll just give it a quick, I'll give each screen a very simple UI so we can distinguish them. I'm going to create the first screen and name it home screen. So I'll have a home screen and a detailed screen so we can differentiate them. And the detailed screen will be able to access the detail screen by clicking a button on the home screen. So within the home screen, I'm gonna go over here and first I'll add a rectangle as a header. And in the header, I'll keep my header title, the label, which will just say home screen. I guess I'm gonna add the text here, home screen. And then I'm gonna change the color to white. And change the alignment to center aligned, and also increase the font size. All right, and make it bold, just to keep the aesthetic. So yeah, after this we have our home screen. So I'm just going to duplicate this and change this to details screen. Okay, good. So now from the home screen, we're going to add a button control that will have our navigate function that takes us to detail screen. And also we can add our screen transition within the button control, within the button. So we're going to go over here and take our button. We'll just keep it in the middle, something basic. Let's increase the size, I guess. I'm going to give this next. That's the text. Okay. And I'm going to also add the back function as a button. So you can add it as a button, or you can add it as an icon, because usually people have like a back arrow icon. But for the sake of simplicity in this video, we're just going to add a simple back button. Leave it over here and change it to back. Okay, so we're going to start with, we'll start with our home screen. And we're going to add our navigation function. So on the on select property, it's already here, but we're gonna no, on select. We're gonna change this to navigate, and then we're gonna open brackets. So we want to go to the details screen. So click on details. So for now, this is the first transition we're gonna have. Not transition. This is the first navigation form we're gonna use. We're not gonna add any transitions, screen transitions. We're just gonna leave it as is. So just take us to the next screen. So if you want to do that, you just leave this as is, and this is fine. So this button will take us to our details screen. So let's give this a shot. Click on the preview app, and there we go, we're here. So now let's add the back button. So over here, we can click on this. And to add the back button is pretty simple. We just type in the back. The syntax is very easy to use. Just back, and yeah, brackets, and this should work. All right, so we're gonna try it out. Preview the app, back, yep, takes us back. Okay, so that's like the first form of creating a navigation function within a button with no transitions. So now we're going to play around with the different types of screen transitions that are available. So to do that, we're going to go back to our navigate function within the next button. And we're going to go over here after we have declared our screen. We're going to put a comma, and then we're going to see it already brings out the different types. So they have on Power Apps, we have the cover right, fade, none. So none is the same as what we just showed. And we have the uncover and then uncover right. So all of these are different types of transitions. And so we're going to start with the cover. So just click on cover. Let's see what this does. So we click cover and then preview on app. Okay, so essentially it takes the screen from right to left. And then when we go back, so I should mention the back button, even without a screen transition put into place, it does the inverse of whatever transition it's coming from. So right now, this is a cover transition that we got from coming from the home screen to the details screen. When you click on the back, it will do the inverse. It will do the opposite. So we're now going from right to left. See here, it's going from left to right, the screen, and now it's going from right to left, even without putting any type of transition in it. That's just how it works. So that is the cover transition. So we're going to try cover right, which is essentially, I believe, the opposite, but let's give it a shot. So this is cover right screen transition. Okay, yeah, so this time it's coming from the left to the right side. And likewise, it's going to go from the right side to the left. Okay, so the opposite. So now let's try the next screen transition, which is fade. Okay, let's see what this does. So all of these types of transitions, it all depends on how you want your UI to be and how you feel your users will reciprocate using the application. If you want something very simple and minimal, then you can either just do none or some other thing. But yeah, these are all available to you. So let's try and see what fade looks like. So when we click on the next, okay, so it just fades out, and then we'll go back, fades back in to the home screen. Okay, cool. And then the final screen transitions available is the uncover. Okay, let's see what this does. Click on it. Okay, so it uncovers and it moves to the left and then right back. And then the last one is uncover right, which is just the opposite, similar to the cover right and cover. Yep. Okay. So yeah, these are the available transitions that you can do for your navigation within Power Apps. This is a very simple way of viewing it. You can always add other things like context variables, which we'll create and use in another video. But for now, these are just the simple ways for you to navigate from screen to screen on your Power Apps application. So, yep, just you can go ahead and practice using these and see which one works for your project. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.